First time in the wash rack with a 3-year-old Lusitano filly. My goal isn't to force her through the experience. My goal is to help her stay relaxed while she learns something new. The first thing I do is bring her into the wash rack, but I don't want to force her to go in. I want her to follow me. I look around, check things inside the wash rack, and give her the opportunity to follow what I'm doing. I want her focused on my purpose instead of focused on her worries. When I want her to move forward, I use the same cue we worked on in the round pen. I focus on the hindquarters and ask them to move. I'm not pushing on her hip. The cue is coming through the rope connected to her nose. Then I go back to looking around and checking things inside again. It may seem simple, but it helps the horse focus on what I'm doing instead of what she's worried about. Before I start using any water, I make sure her hooves are protected. The first time I use the hose, I don't immediately spray her body. I start by washing the floor. The horse's first instinct is to follow, so before I put the water on her, I let her connect to the job I'm already doing. Then I put a little bit of water on her body. You can see that she's concerned about it, and that's completely normal. As soon as she gets worried, I walk forward. Forward motion relaxes the horse. Instead of making the water the issue, I use forward motion to help her find relaxation. Once she relaxes, I go back and try again. I wash the floor. I put a little water on her body. Every time she relaxes, she becomes a little more accepting of the experience. I don't need to rush. I don't need to win. I just need to help her relax. As she becomes more comfortable, I start rinsing different parts of her body. At one point, she wants to move forward, and that's fine. Forward movement is helping her process what's happening. The same way I don't want my horse to become tense, I don't want to become tense either. When I put pressure on the rope, I don't pull. I simply shake my hand on the rope and wait for her to find the answer. The less pressure I use, the more she can think. I put some shampoo on her and work through a few knots in her mane from being out in the pasture. The first time I tie a young horse, I don't actually tie the rope. I simply loop it. If she wants to get loose, she has the option. I don't want her first experience to feel like she's trapped. I also try to do it next to a horse she's already comfortable with from the pasture.